All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my 7 day no food fast. Okay, I did not eat food for 7 days, and I just want to share with you my experiences, what went well, what didn't go well, and this time there were a lot of problems and issues. Okay, so now before I start, just want to make it clear YouTube's policies. I'm not giving you medical advice, I'm not a medical certified professional. If you try or attempt anything, please do your due diligence and contact someone who is a specialist who knows your health and can guide you accordingly. Remember, I've been doing this for some time now, so I'm well aware of what works for me and does not. Okay, so I started the 7 day fast on May 25th. Okay, and I finished it yesterday. So I done predominantly a 7 day fast. Um, Now, first, you need to be clear about the reasons why you're doing it. This time, I didn't do it to lose weight. I didn't do it to, lose all the fat or experiment or push myself. I just did it to improve my stamina where self control is required. Because if you follow my videos, you know that I did a 24-hour fast. I stopped. Then I did a 3 day fast. Then I stopped. Then I did a 4 day fast. Okay. And then I couldn't take it further. And why this was bothering me is because the longest I did was 15 days. So I was kind of disappointed with myself that I'm not able to replicate the success or the stamina like before. But it's obvious because I went through a very serious health issue. I got infected with COVID. My health was really bad. I even thought I was going to die. And I was completely out of shape. And that is why I stopped my intermittent fasting also. So slowly, I have started to introduce intermittent fasting into my system. Surprisingly, it proved to be tough, where I could easily stay without food and eat my first meal after 9 o'clock. That took me almost 2 or 3 years of slow practice to build that stamina. I thought that stamina would always be there. Unfortunately, it looked like I was back to square one. So I started slowly, keeping away from food and giving myself a short window of eating. First, it was 3 hours. Then I would stop once I got used to that. Then I didn't eat food for 6 hours. That is after sleeping. And slowly it was okay, after 9 hours, then I'll eat food. So once that was achieved, I thought, okay, now let me see if I can fast for 24 hours. I tried, it was very tough. Oof. I was like, what the hell has happened to me? I've just lost that flair that I had. And after 24 hours, I decided, okay, I'll do it next time. Then after maybe 1, 2 weeks or so, I said, okay, I'm going to try again. I'll push for 7 days. But there I lasted 3 days only. The third day I was feeling headache, body pain, was not able to sleep. So I gave up and I ate food. Then it was bugging me again. Then I said, okay, I'm going to try again. But this time I only managed 4 days. And 4 days again, body pain, headache, lack of sleep. And yeah, you just want to quit. You don't want to be in pain. So this time I was mentally asking myself, when am I ready? When am I ready? When am I ready? And one day I felt, okay, today I feel I'm ready. And just, normally I plan it out. This time I was waiting when I'll feel ready. And I just decided I wouldn't eat food. My wife was very happy because all the good stuff that I bring for me to eat, my wife likes to hog. So I had some pizzas, I had some chocolates, I had some nice, expensive, like co- mixture of yogurt and all that, which I get specifically made for me. It's expensive, so my wife doesn't indulge in them so much. So she was able to eat all that, including some of the cake pieces I bought, which are kind of expensive. It's my wife wouldn't be ever buy that. It's the cost of one meal is one small cake, so I buy it. So my wife got to eat all of it, which I didn't bother because I was like, no, I have to get back in shape. Uh, so this time, however, uh, the weight also was pretty stubborn. So I started off at 74.6. Then I came down to 72.6, then 72.2, 71.1, then 68.7, and that is where it slowed down 68.4, 68.4. Total, I lost 6.2 kilos in 7 days. But here is what you should know. The first day, everything was normal. Okay. I didn't feel uncomfortable, anything. I was mentally prepared and strong. But the second day is, I was not feeling hungry as such, but my health started to act funny. I started to get cold. You don't believe, right from morning till the evening, I was just, when you get dust up your nose, you keep blowing your nose. Tissue boxes like these, I finished one full one. It normally takes me a month to, maybe finish this. That much I felt like dust or whatever went in my nose and a leaky nose. And then I was feeling like coughing. But I still wanted to continue my fast. Day three was when I woke up with a slight fever. My body temperature had risen, and I was very tempted to break my fast, but I chose not to. Somewhere in the afternoon, it became very high, and I was literally sleeping the whole time. Oh, I forgot to also tell you, I was still going to the gym, not hardcore workouts, just movement, just stretching, no weights, just with my hands and legs, whatever. I was doing that also. But on the day three, when I got fever and the body temperature was very high, I was in no shape to go anywhere. Then day four, the fever went even higher, where I literally was contemplating maybe I need to stop this because you can't have fever and putting more strain with the fasting, because fasting also does put pressure on your system. But I was like, okay, I'll just sit and see. If it goes really bad, I'm going to stop it. However, it continued till the afternoon, and I kept sleeping, 2, 3 hours here and there. In the evening, it started to subside. One more thing which I wanted to tell you was day three onwards was where I started to have trouble sleeping. And when you cannot sleep now, it's a nightmare, man. It's a total nightmare. I was not able to sleep. If I sleep, let's say, for example, I sleep at 2 o'clock, I'll get up at 4. Then at 4, I'll be tossing and turning. I'll not be able to sleep. I'll sit up, get up, walk, whatever. Then sleep at 5, get up at 6. If you don't sleep now, your mind will go berserk. That is why my weight from 72.6 went down only zero point 0.4 kilograms, 72.6 to 72.2. When you don't sleep, your weight actually stays there or sometimes might even increase because you need sleep. Then day five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 5, I felt better. So I was feeling bit optimistic, but then I was not able to sleep once again, and this was really irritating me. And I really wanted, you know, it started to bug me to the extent where I was thinking, I just want to stop this fasting because remember, if you don't sleep, time doesn't go by fast. And when you just wake up in the night, you're sitting in the room, you can't do anything, you can't eat, and we love to eat for everything. So day 5 was again didn't sleep. The sixth day was the worst among all. One was the high fever, but day 6 was the reason why it was the worst. I was not even able to close my eyes for half an hour or 45 minutes. I just don't know what happened. This insomnia was really killing me, and it was then I decided that I need to sleep. I don't know if it is because of this diet, so I will just push till the day number 7, and that is where I will finally sleep. Okay. So day number 7 finally broke the fast, and I ate food, just bone broth and whatever is easily digestible. Here is one more shocking thing I'll tell you. This one is slightly disgusting. It's about poop. So if you are very queasy, or if you are sensitive, don't listen to it. But if you really want to know how it impacts your health, then I recommend you listen. Okay. Um, from the day I started to fast, I pooped on the second day. And I thought that was done. I didn't have anything else in my system. So now imagine there's nothing in my system and I just finish, going to the toilet. But then after I finished that, after a day or two, I started developing gas in my stomach. I really felt something was blocking. Like when you have like stomach pain or a constipation, you feel there's something there. But this was not like I felt like going to the toilet. It was paining me there, and the pain only got worse. I felt like I wanted to pass gas, but nothing. I'd sit in the toilet, nothing. And so finally, I got so frustrated on day number 6. I decided I would take laxative and a really strong one. I took a really strong dosage. Okay. Please don't try it. It's very dangerous if you're not careful, especially when you're fasting and your electrolytes are down. I Because I'm used to it, I took Dulcolex, which is across the counter, you can get it. And instead of having, you're supposed to have only one spoon, I think I had the whole bottle. Seriously. Because I just thought if something is stuck, it'll go out. And it's very strong. Huh? Don't take it if you're going out or anything. I was waiting when I'll go to the toilet. Surprisingly, when I took it after I came from the gym, within I think 2 hours or 3 hours, I felt a bad urge to go to the toilet. Now, this is a graphic part. The amount of poop that came out. Remember, I have not eaten for 6 days until then. 6 days, nothing. I didn't feel like going to the toilet, nothing, but there was pain in the stomach. When I took the laxative, the amount of poop that came out, I was shocked. It was like, what the hell is this? And obviously, it was like in liquid diarrhea form. It just didn't stop. I pooped so much. I was like, goodness, this is mad. And you could say at least 2 kilos, that much. Okay. I finished, I came back, and I thought that was the end of it. Next thing I know, again I go to the toilet. And then the following day, on day number 7, again I went twice. I was like, where the hell is all this coming from? Like, what is this? So it was really a disturbing fact as to that is the amount of, you know, eh, fecal matter in my system, and I'm carrying all this. So, and I felt light, but I felt weak also because, it's dangerous to take too much of laxative. So I obviously took electrolyte. Okay. And then day number 7, I was like, no more in the frame of mind. Even though I was like feeling better that I can continue the fast, I said, it's enough. I'm going to stop this. So, the pros and cons. The pros is, okay, fine. You do lose weight. You do feel light. But my major reason for doing it was also I wanted to reset my body. I've been eating sweeter and sweeter. My ability to eat the sweetness was increasing. I wanted that to stop. Somehow, whenever I reset my body, what I am tempted and love to stuff my face with, I lose interest after fasting. So I stopped. I wanted to stop eating all the chips and crisps and chocolates and ice creams, which I was eating way too much. So after I broke my fast, I found it a little uncomfortable to eat the ice creams. I was tasting it, small sweets, tasting it. I found it too sweet. So I was kind of glad. But yes, I have to maintain others. I'll go back to being, swallowing large, massive chunks of sweet and ice creams, and, the stamina will build up again. But this time I'm pretty determined to make sure that my, um, what do you call that? Intermittent fasting protocol is more strict. I'll also focus on walking more, which I totally stopped because of the rains that were going on. I need to walk also a lot more. I have a treadmill in the house, but being lazy to use that. So I'll have to bring changes, but the only thing is I'll have to do it slowly because I'm also going to the gym. So it's better to do something little bit, but be consistent rather than take on many things and not be consistent. And yeah, I need to eat not very clean or anything, but eat in moderation where sweets and chocolates is concerned. Because again, my temptation is, all these sweet foods and pizzas, burgers, and I used to eat like crazy. So the main goal is to get back to the weight I was. I know that I will gain back some of the pounds. I don't know how much, but my ideal weight should be at 69. That should be my ideal weight. And it's going to be a struggle to get it down there. I know that now that I've broken my fast, it'll climb up again. So I have to be conscious. So obviously, I'm going to check my weight every day and hopefully push it to 69. So this time, the only thing is I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to force it. And yeah, the second goal is I did 7 days and then I gave up because of the fever, the cold, the pain in the stomach, the lack of sleep. So I want my body to get used to it again. And maybe, I don't know, not immediately, but maybe after a month, 2 months, maybe I'll try again 1 week, or I might push it for, say, 10 days and take it to the next step, then 15 days, because my highest record without food has been 15 days. Remember, I've been doing this for quite some time, so I know what works and doesn't work for my body. Don't try to attempt anything without knowing your body or taking professional advice. So yeah, the purpose for this is, yes, to bring sugar, to bring my insulin down, get my body to become more insulin sensitive so that I don't yearn for food, reset my body, uh, help the body clean up the system. Like I told you, taking the laxative, oh, it was crazy, man. And then, yes, eating and getting rid of any unwanted cells. And it does help strengthening your body when you give your gut and your entire system rest other than stuffing your face. Yeah, and in terms of how I managed to kill time sitting at home, uh, I I love watching, the Gordon Ramsay's, the Hell's Kitchen and America's Master Chef. Obviously, I couldn't watch that when I was fasting because they're cooking food. It does make sense. So I watched a lot of action movies and all that, which I normally cannot sit and watch the whole thing. So I was forcing myself there. That's how I kill time. So yeah, now going to allow my body to not recover, to rest and relax, but intermittent fasting will be very strict. And yeah, we'll keep you updated. If you have any questions, feel free comment down below. Uh, if I do know the answer, I'll definitely guide you. All right. So this has been my journey for 7 days, no food fast, and yeah, felt good. All right, you guys take care. This is me signing off.